some new makeup that I got from Ulta. I've been wanting to experiment with some new products that I've never tried before. So the first thing I got is this from ELF, this Lock-On Liner and Brow Cream, and it's in the shade Espresso. It's a dark brown, and this is brow pomade for filling in your brows, but you can also use it as eyeliner. I haven't tried it. I haven't tried any of these, but I used to use a pomade from Benefit for my brows like 8 or 9 years ago, and they don't make it anymore. And I just haven't really played around with it for a long time. So I wanted to try it again, so I got this one to try. I'm sorry I can't remember how much any of this cost, but I got a lot of stuff from this brand because I've liked a lot. Everything else I've gotten from ELF I've really liked and I use all the time. And their stuff is really inexpensive. So I went ahead and got a bunch. The next thing is this Poreless Putty Primer. So it's in with hydrating squalene. So it says this poreless putty primer glides over skin and helps reduce the appearance of pores for a smooth canvas. Infused with squalene to help moisturize the putty formula, extends the wear of makeup for a look that lasts. I was very curious about the poreless part of this as advertised. I saw somebody on Instagram use this on like their nose, and it seemed like it made a big difference, and so I decided I'm gonna try it. Never used primer and never used poreless, so we'll see how it goes. It's kind of like a light, very light pink color, but I think it's supposed to be translucent. Yeah, the color is called Universal Sheer. The next thing I got is this cream contour palette. I've never played around with contour. I know it's been a thing for years and years and years. I've never tried it. And for some reason I got it in my head that I wanted to try a cream contour. And I really couldn't find a product like that or what I was looking for, except in this palette. And so I figured there's a lot of different shades to play with. And it wasn't that expensive, like I said. So there's like a highlighting shade and then different other darker shades. So I'm gonna play around with contour. And I also got a powder bronzer palette. I've also never tried bronzer before, and I'm actually really looking forward to trying it out. I know a lot of people also contour with bronzer, so I thought I would try that, but also I thought it would be just fun to try out as a bronzer and not a contour. I guess the difference is really where you place it on your face determines the effect that it will have, but there's two more shimmery shades and two more matte shades. was between two, trying to decide between two shades of L'Oreal bronzers, and they were just selling like one. They were selling them individually, and they were like $12 or $13 a piece. And I couldn't decide which of the two shades I wanted, so I was just gonna buy both of them. And then I saw this palette, and I realized this palette has the two shades in it, and this was only like $9, I think. I think this was $9. So instead of paying like $24 for the two L'Oreal ones, I got the two shades in here for $9 plus two other shades. So I felt like this was a pretty good deal, and I was pretty excited about it. The next thing I got is this loose setting powder from Wet n Wild. I think this was like $5 or $6. It was between $4 and $6. This is translucent, and I guess, and it's pretty big. There's a lot in here. I guess this is supposed to help make your makeup last longer. I saw another makeup video where a person was covering their under eye circles, and then they put it was like a two-step, they put this like color correcting stuff, and then they just put this powder to make it last, and I wanted to try that, and I already had under eye brightening stuff, but it does tend to crease by the end of the day, and so I thought I'd go ahead and spend the $6 or whatever and get the setting powder to try. So I'm very interested to see if this works. This had good reviews, so I got that. The next thing is a restock for me. This is Clinique's High Impact Mascara in black. This is one of my all-time favorite mascaras. I use this. This is the only mascara that I use, and it's kind of expensive. It's $26 for 0.28 ounces. But to me, it is worth it because my eyes are kind of sensitive to mascara. I've found that a lot of them irritate my eyes, or they like run down and smudge underneath my eyes. This one doesn't do that, and it doesn't bother my eyes at all. And so for me, it's worth the price tag. I've experimented with a lot of drugstore brands, and I just didn't really like any of them. And this I do. You're supposed to change your mascara every 6 months, I think. And I actually do try to stick to that because I just really don't want, my eyes are kind of sensitive. So I just don't want dirty, gross stuff touching them every day. So I love this product. This was just a restock for me, and I'm glad to have a new one. Okay, the last thing that I have is this gentle retinol cream from the brand Good Molecules. I think this was $8. Yeah, and I like that this, on the packaging, they tell you every ingredient and how much of it there is. So I can see that this is 0.1% retinol, which is really low. And I appreciate that it also tells me on the back, like, how and where to incorporate this into your skincare routine. So, like, after cleansing and before moisturizing, is when you use this, which is great because I was gonna Google that. I have heard that retinol is a pretty powerful skincare product and makes a big difference, and you can get different concentrations of it, but I wanted to get a really low, gentle one to start with because I haven't really messed around with retinol before, and I do feel like my skin is pretty sensitive. But yeah, I just wanted to try it. This had really good reviews and was inexpensive, so I got it. So yeah, that's my little skincare